the person responsible to make such a argument and such claim is an old man from Egypt who migrated to southeast Brazil some time ago in the beginning of 21st century. This man is malicious. This man is psychotic. He's a Muslim and he's psychotic. He comes from Egypt, some part of the Egypt there, in North Africa to Brazil. He isn't a Brazilian. He knows jack crap about Brazil and its DNA. Okay? And I don't like lies. I hate liars. If there's a thing that I hate is liars. Liars. Cunning people who twist the truth. He claims here that that we are from that our mitochondrial is C1, which is from East Asia, or these people, tribal people. No, not all Brazilians. Not all Brazilians has got C1 or tribal people from East, which is found mostly in China, in Japan. No, we aren't. Some is from Africa. I don't know the mitochondria of Africa. I don't know the haplogroup. I really don't know. But most of I auntie, most of us, some of us aren't from, doesn't have the mitochondrial and the haplogroup of Africa, and neither from Asia, which is C1, okay? No such thing. My one, I have had several, and I mean several different companies of ancestry, and I have done my DNA tests, and my mitochondrial is HBO, which might be or from east of Europe, my mother's side. Okay, it isn't C1, and neither is most of the Brazilian people. He's lying. I say mostly, but at least I would say 45% doesn't have this C1 marker as for their DNA. So most of the thing that he say here is lying. And the people, the people who came to Brazil, disguised and
my work is easy because I use ClickUp.
Disguised as Portuguese, were actually Phoenician or Assyrians. And who were them? Shall I show? Jews were the Phoenician people. Okay, they were dark skinned, or they were maybe Hebraics, I'm not sure. Those were the people. Those were the biotype
were
and
an ancient
phenotype.
Semitic-speaking people who lived in the Levant region of the eastern Mediterranean, primarily modern Lebanon.
The Phoenician and Assyrians, those were the people who worked for the monarchs in Europe, the European monarchs, and were them who came disguised as Iberics or Lusitan, the true Lusitanians. I'm gonna show you how they look like. They look like some Irish people. Okay, they are the Celts and the Gauls and the Visigoths. That's the true Lusitanians of Portugal. This, the real Lusitanian, this phenotype here, that's the real Lusitanian. Okay? This is the real Lusitanian. It's the same kind of people and phenotype found in Ireland nowadays. Okay? This were the one, and not those brown people. These are alive. These pardo, brown, yellowish people. No! These were the phenotype that invaded Americas and they brought the Asians there with them. Why? How? No, they didn't cross any damn Bering Straits. No, no, no. What they did was they traveled with caravels. Caravels are those old ships. This one, they come from with this, using this. Okay? The Assyrians and the Phoenicians assisted them, aided them to come to Americas. They didn't walk. They were too lazy to walk. They're far. What a BS. I can't stand the lies, you know. And I'm one of those that taking chance on the internet to tell the truth nowadays, to debunk the lies, the invaders, etc. These people here came from Asia, okay? Southeast Asia, Mongolia, Indochina. Some look like Chinese, some look like Japanese, etc. Even the names, it can't go wrong. It just can't go wrong. It's not possible to go wrong. It's not possible that two ethnics look so alike. Look at this one from Indonesia. Alright? Same culture. Same way of dressing, dress code. They came about not long before the Assyrians and the Phoenicians invaded America. That one is much after the Vikings and other went to the Americas. That's the truth they don't want to tell you. They don't want nobody to know, okay? These people just lie. They don't want to accept the truth. It's not possible that people have so much similarity and yet they deny their heritage. They deny their ancestry. That's not correct. Okay, not correct. Those others here nowadays are mixed with Chinese. Right? If you go to Malaysia, if you go to Southeast Asia, you can see still tribes wearing feathers and stuff. Feathers, ornaments, and stuff. This one's the Kalash come from Russia, mixed with Russia. It's another thing. They eat monkeys the same way they hunt, they fish, the same style. Like the others that is in the Americas, okay, so Central and South America. Same thing. And yet they deny their heritage. Why don't tell the truth? Why lie? Why deny? Why? This one Indonesian, but this not quite this mixed with black from Africa is Guinea. Guinea, yeah, something to do with Guinea. Then Indonesian. In this war, the former people to America is the Tuiska, the albino tribe that has been written off from the annals of history. Why? Because they don't want to tell you the truth. They just don't want you to know the truth, okay? Those were the former tribe. And all the chieftains, the pages, the cacique, all them know the truth. But yet, they deny it. They don't want to tell the truth. Those were the former people, the former tribe that come from, let's say come from Europe. Europe and Americas were a single land before. Why is that? Europe and Americas is not Why America? America is not very close to Asia and Africa, and it is to Europe. Why? Tell me why. It makes sense. And here were the fake Portuguese, the Assyrians and Phoenicians. Those men are close to Hebraics and Arabics, Bedouins, Assyrians, Phoenicians, almost the same people. Alright, almost don't come and tell, no, they're different tribe. No, I don't care. They still has the same, almost the same haplogroup, biotype, etc. I don't care about tribe. That's why they say, oh, we have to be Guarani. We cannot be you cannot be Yanomamis, you cannot be Galapagos, you cannot be this and that, you cannot be Goetais. Doesn't matter. You still has got the same ethnics, the same biotype, come from a single ancestor. Alright, doesn't matter what you talk about breakage, about division of tribes. This is another matter. If you have high IQ, you will rationalize and come to this conclusion. Alright? It's simple. The old man, he's from Cairo. Cairo is not Brazil. Maybe some people share the same ethnics with this old man over there. But doesn't mean that Cairo is Brazil. Cairo, America isn't Africa or Asia. Not by landscape, not by geography. Maybe demographically because of immigration, yes. Is it so difficult to understand low IQ people? And he said like this, I'm a Brazilian who is very, very proud. He should say I am an Arabic man, Phoenician, whatever, who is very, very proud of my mixed race with some Mediterranean people and some Phoenicians, Assyrians, Iraq, etc., and Arabics. And to be mixed race, to be an extreme from my father's side, I'm in northeastern from Pernambuco. Or look at, just because my father come from Pernambuco, I'm from the capital of Pernambuco, Recife, and then he's trying to say that this is an obsession because I am from Pernambuco. Okay, I'm from Recife. Spanish, Arabic from Sevilla, all lies. 25% Chinese. There's no such thing in my birth town or state that shows that the people come from Macau. His ancestors from Macau, not directly, maybe through tribal people that we call Native Americans. Yes, maybe, because I did my test. I have 17% of tribal people, Asian people. Why? Because of my father's side. Okay, and it come from Chinese Dai, Chinese Han, 1% Japanese, and what else? Vietnam. Now I ask the people who aren't moron, how come I have no direct ancestral from Asia, okay, from China or Japan? No such thing. In Southeast Brazil, yeah, there were Japanese immigration in Paraná, São Paulo, in the north, the far extreme north of Brazil, with Amazon and Pará. Far north extreme, already next to Peru and Guianas, and the Bolivia, somewhere out there, that area. Okay? Or I mean Venezuela, Peru, and Guianas is the north of Brazil. The Japanese also went there. Japanese went to Paraná in the south, and they went to the southeast in São Paulo. However, I never heard the Japanese came to receive to the northeast. Never heard. I never heard, really. And much less Chinese. Nowadays, yes. Nowadays, they are coming in droves. Before, no such thing. Alright? Doesn't make any sense. What does he mean coming and say that he's Chinese from Macau? No such thing. No such thing. This come from the people, tribal people who call themselves native. Dutch, yes, came from the went there. Okay, I made it my test. I'm more European, and I have North European, I have South European, I have East European. So predominantly I'm more European. Okay, but I have around 17% of these people from Asia who doesn't want to accept that they are Asians. All the clues are there, the shamanic culture, the musical instrument, the clothing, and yet they deny. The biotype is there, and yet they deny it. Okay, because blind are those who refuse to see. So from my father's side, I have 17% of these people. Alright? 6% is like Hebraic or North African. 6%. And around 10% Africans. Oh, Africa in general is about 11% in general, all together. Okay? I get so angry, he's psychotic, he's a liar. Don't trust this old man. He's perverse. He is notorious for bringing down people's channel here online, hacking. Okay? Bring down people's Instagram. I don't have Instagram, but other people's Instagram, even people who got cancer. He is notorious to bring down their channel. Many other people. Out of pure, sheer weakness, low IQ, and malice. This is the old man who came from Cairo. Okay, this is what the Occident open borders to, open doors and legs to. Alright? And I'm here, I support no nonsense. So everything he's telling here is a lie. Don't trust this old man. He's a liar, very big.
Here's how I keep track of all my
this liar.
I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done.
Portuguese. Brown eyes.
We live in strange times.
And he saw that list. He speak everything in detail.
The housing bubble.
The minutious detail, don't him. Apparently, he doesn't show the European people who claim back the land that belongs to them long time ago during the time of Atlantis. Yes, Atlantis. They were the people who were there during the time of Atlantis that were make part of Americas and Europe, okay, Europe, up to Greece. So we saw that part of Europe, Western Europe, I mean the North Europe, where is now the UK and Americas. And Greece and the Basque made part of the ancient Atlantis. This Nabat tell. And he only showed the lineage, African and Arabic and Asian markers or lineage, but he don't show the European who came back, the Lusitan, the real Lusitanians, the Germanic people, Polish, Russians, what else? Italians. The Italians who came there were mostly of Arabic descent. And some blondes also is now mixed. Blondes, Italians, and the browns one. Like they went to North America. Those are Arabic people. Phoenician, Assyrians. The anti-European, okay? Like Danny DeVito, Rosemary, Al Capone, all Arabic descent. Do I have to teach everything here? Because nobody has high IQ to go around and find out for themselves. Because people are only chasing money, sex, money. Food. No time to work their intellect, to search, to look, to open their eyes, to wake up. Let these others criminals spreading lies, okay, to the world. I won't allow as long as I'm alive. Why you don't show these people here, huh? The Lusitanians like that. Why won't he show? Why won't he show these people also here? Why won't he show this phenotype? You only show Africans and Asian. Why? Make part of their agenda. Their colors, invaders agenda. And how about these people here? Who are they if not Lusitanian and European? Why they don't show? And they are from Brazil. I ain't lying. Okay? These girls are from Brazil. Why won't they show? Because the media only show the mixed people. Yeah, they may be the majority because of this mixing, not say intermarriage, but intermating. Intermate like dogs. Huh? These people here, are they African? Are they Indians? I mean, not Indians, tribal people from Asia. No, they aren't. They aren't. The anti-Asian, the anti-African people, they are European. Why won't they show? Why won't they show? Why? Because their agenda is to tell that Americas belong to Africa and the Asia. Tell the truth. Okay? If you talk about Australia, talk about Africa, you may say, oh, it isn't European. Yeah, Europe, okay, I will understand. I will accept, but not Americas, not Americas. Esse povo aqui, these people here also, they are Afro, they are Asian. No, they aren't. Why won't that man show, that Egyptian man? Huh? These people here. want they show? They aren't North America. They aren't from. They didn't born in Europe. The ancestral might be, but not them. They are from Brazil. I mean, they were born in Brazil. In several, these people here, the man, it is what? Huh? They are Afro. They are Asian. Why don't you show? Why won't you show on the other side? Because you are envious. You don't understand that Americas were part of Europe before. It's not as if you were showing Africa or Asian and say, look at these people are Asian or Africa. No, you are talking about Americas, which is Occident. And there are these European people there. Why don't you show? You only show these people here. Why? Huh? Because your agenda is to tell lies, is it? Your agenda is to tell lies. See people from Asia. They are Indonesian. They are Indo-Chinese people. Went there more or less 550 years ago. Not 30,000. Not 10,000. Not 1 million. Some of them say that they are there in the millions of years ago. A lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. That one's the Tuiscas and the Almark. And DNA doesn't lie. The DNA will show. Okay? The DNA must ask these people to make a DNA test. But doesn't need, because the phenotype is everything. Genotype. Phenotype. Biotype. Phenotype already gives you away. Is your map to show your heritage and your ancestrality. You cannot run away from it. Try as you might. You can't. You just can't. So why deny? Be proud. Be proud of it. Be proud. Don't try to nullify the people's heritage by telling lies. You are too old already, sir. I know that you have low self-esteem. But you need to come here and tell lies about other people. You just can't. For example, eu tenho aqui meu... for example, here I have my ancient DNA roots, okay? Ancient DNA. So the Pleistocene is the yellow, Mesolithic, orange. You see that the pink and yellow predominates in my markers. Mesolithic, copperish, and blue. Mesolithic is green. Early Bronze Age is gray. And late Bronze Age, which the most of is late Bronze Age is in pink. Late Bronze Age and Pleistocene. Pleistocene yellow. So it points out that my ancestor around 1 million years ago came from here is Mesolithic in green from North Europe. See here Denmark is the orange, is Mesolithic. Mesolithic, Mesolithic 1, Mesolithic 2. So here we have, Mesolithic 1 and 2. So Mesolithic 1 is Scandinavia, okay? Mesolithic 2 also Scandinavia, North Europe, Netherlands, would be the Pleistocene, yellow, okay? Mesolithic 2, also Netherlands, around that area there, near Belgium, Netherlands. Then we have France. It traces back to Pleistocene age. Here is late Bronze Age, also Austria, Slovenia, all around that area, that map here in North Europe. So you have also Romania, is a Mesolithic 3, I guess, 3 or 2. Tunisia don't have. Then Turkey also got is Copper Age, and the Pleistocene, Turkey. Syria was some ancestral from Syria, from Turkey, that are Middle East. Iraq don't have. Iran got some, is the Pleistocene, and there is some from Copper Age, also Caspian Sea, Georgia, near the Russia, Azerbaijan, Georgia is the early Bronze Age here, Georgia, early Bronze Age and Copper Age, okay? Turkmenistan also near Russia, also would be the it will be the early Bronze Age, Turkmenistan, okay? So these are all my ancestral, date back to million years ago. Afghanistan also have, no, it's not Afghanistan. This one is, where? Near the Central Asia, in South Asia. Tajikistan, yeah, Central Asia would be the late Bronze Age. Asia, we have Mesolithic 2 near Mongolia, trace back to Mongolia. South Korea, North Korea there, South Korea also date back to Mesolithic 2 era. And near Japan there, Japan we have the late Bronze Age, Japan. Okay? Australia don't have, only Middle East and East Asia. So now, change root path, no. So trace it back to me. Let's see here. Trace it back to me. There is more mark related to ancestral roots, to era, Pleistocene, Mesolithic, Bronze Age in Europe and the Middle East than there are in Asia. Asia or Africa. Africa has none. So apparently this one is the mark of my very ancient ancestor. During the ancient ages, Mesolithic, Pleistocene, Mesolithic 1 and 2, Bronze Age, and others. Where they supposedly and apparently came from. Japan, 1, Bronze Age, I guess. Mongolia, Afghanistan, and Central Asia, Pakistan. But it is mostly in Europe. And near the Strait of Gibraltar. Close to North Africa, but not quite. Not quite. It's there near the Mediterranean, Greece, Greece, Macedonia, Malta, and Cyprus. Or near Portugal and Spain.